Well, this is going to be new. Hey guys, JLB Zombie here, and I decided to do a video talking about my favourite horror movie remakes. There's 8 films here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's actually 9. There's 9 films here. There's a shelf behind me. Top shelf is Simpsons movies. Second one is my zombie shelf with Gizmo. I don't know what he's doing there. That's my Alien shelf, and that shelf is my action movie shelf, and that's the bottom one's my Blu-ray shelf. Anyway, getting off topic. Horror movie remakes. These are in no order at all. I couldn't put them in any order. I couldn't go number 1, number 2, 10, 9, 8, you know. So, any order at all. Starting with Night of the Living Dead. This is a great example of a great remake done well. Tom Savini is the director who did the special makeup for Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead in 1978, Dawn of the Dead, and the 1985 Day of the Dead. So this is really great. George Romero did work on this, I think. Yes, he did work on this. So Night of the Living Dead, absolutely great remake. It's probably my all-time favourite horror movie remake. Possibly. It's pushing. But, yeah. Night of the Living Dead. Next up, Dawn of the Dead. I don't like the idea of running zombies, but this one, I like to think of it as its own movie. Even though it is a remake, I like to think of it as its own movie. But, it's great. It is absolutely great. Check out Dawn of the Dead. I especially like, what's the dude's name? Is it Jake Weber? Yeah, Jake Weber. Definitely, he's such a good actor. Jake Weber in this. Check out Dawn of the Dead. Next up is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Again, great film. Great remake, actually. I was going to put the beginning on here, but I thought, no, because that is a prequel to this. It's not actually a remake of an original movie. But the Texas Chainsaw Massacre I like better than the original. Shoot Me Dead. I don't know. I think it's such an amazing film, and Jessica Biel in this. Woo! Friday the 13th. Very good film. Good remake done well. I like this because it starts off as a remake of part 1, then develops as a remake of part 2, then goes on to a remake of part 3 with Jason finding the hockey mask. Picks it up, puts it on his face. So we've got part 1 with Mrs. Voorhees being killed, part 2 with Jason with the potato sack, and part 3 with the hockey mask. So Friday the 13th, great film. This one. I watched this recently for the first time in ages. After all the shit I've said about it, after everything I've said that it's such a shit remake, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's number 2 that's shit. Rob Zombie's Halloween. I was pushing to put this on the list, but it's not bad. I do actually like this, to be fair. Now that I've watched it again recently, it's not bad. I do appreciate it for what it is, even though I was talking shit about it in my Halloween horror zone when I was reviewing all the Halloween films. I talked shit about it, but even though it is a good remake, the guy who played Michael Myers, what's his name, Tyler Mane, I think he did a good job. Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I was also pushing to put this on the list, but it's not bad, because the only reason I put this on the list is because I'm not too keen on the original series of Nightmare on Elm Street. But saying that, I do like this remake. I don't like the look of Freddy in that, actually. His nose is a bit too pushed down, but the makeup's alright. Jackie O'Haley did a pretty good job. The beginning scene in the cafeteria, whoa, that was amazing. Next up, a remake, obviously, but done quite well. The Wolfman. This one was pretty good, actually. I enjoyed this. It is a remake of the 1940s Wolfman. Yeah, it's done well. The Wolfman does look pretty good in this. and Benicio del Toro did a good job, and Anthony Hopkins, great actor as always, good job. And what's her name? Emily Blunt, that's it, good actress. Now many people have seen this one instead of the original, and a lot of people that I know, think that it's the only version of the film. And I hate it when people say this, like, oh, this is the only version of the film. No, it's not. There was loads more before this, and it's The Fly. A lot of people think this is the only version of The Fly. Well, most of my friends do. And it's not. I keep saying to them, no, there was The Fly with Vincent Price, then there was The Return of the Fly, then there was Son of the Fly, and then it was just like blah 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 blah. But The Fly, great remake, probably like the best, it's up there, the best remake of all time. So, The Fly. Jeff Goldblum in this is amazing. Gina Davis. Yeah. And, what's the other guy's name? John Jets. That's it. Good actor. The Fly 2. Fuck that. Okay, next up is, again, I say shit about it, again that I've watched it for the first time in, like, years. Well, not years. I watched it again recently, basically. And I think it's alright. It's alright, it's I say a lot of shit about it, but then again, it's good for what it is, I suppose. Yeah. That's it. I was so tempted not to put that on the list, but I thought I had to, because, you know, it's alright. I think the only reason why I put that on the list is because it's like, it's all practical and everything like that. Okay, so we've got 2 more to go through. I don't have them on DVD or Blu-ray, but I do have them. Well, I have seen them. The Thing, remade by John Carpenter, a remake of The Thing from Another World. I think it was made in the 40s, 50s. Yeah, so Thing from Another World. The remake of, The Thing. It's very good. I don't own it. I don't know why I don't own it, but it's good nonetheless. And the Hammer films, which I'm a massive fan of. If you don't know what they are basically but it's these basically, the Hammer films. They basically remade like Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy. They didn't remake Creature from the Black Lagoon, which was a bit odd. But, yeah. They didn't... I suppose they remade The Wolfman, because they made Curse of the Werewolf. But, the Hammer films, they remade all of them in colour, with lots of gore, and absolutely brilliant. Love the Hammer films. The only reason I haven't shown them in this video is because I don't have all of them. So I have got Prince of Darkness, but... Dracula Prince of Darkness, but I haven't shown it. The only reason why I want to show it is because I haven't got it on DVD. I don't make sense. I do have it on Blu-ray, but I don't want to show it because I don't have the others to compare them. So that makes a little bit more sense. So that is I was actually pushing to put Sweeney Todd on the list, but I thought, no, it's not technically a horror remake. It's another version of another film. So yeah, but the Hammer films, defo. So that was the video showing you my favourite horror film remakes. Definitely Night and Dawn of the Dead, Texas Chainsaw, Friday the 13th, and The Fly. Those are definitely up there, without a doubt. A word of warning: if anyone on this earth remakes Alien, you'll hear from me. If you remake Alien, you'll hear from me. Alright? You'll have a letter of complaint. You do not need to remake Alien. They didn't need to remake Evil Dead, but they did, and it was done fairly well. But yeah. So, it's been a review of my horror movie remakes. Thanks for watching, and I'm just seeing if there's any more left. No, there isn't. Okay. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.